Hey guys, I'm RozaldVaneGAME, and welcome back to another episode of Firewatch. Last episode, we were basically climbing down to the area near the lake, I believe, to look for the teenagers. The teenagers are the suspects of our break-in, potentially. I don't think so. I personally don't think. And then, of course, somebody cut the wires, the electrical wires, or comms wire, I guess I'd say. The communication wire has been cut, so. Delilah, the person on the walkie-talkie, is thinking it's teens. I don't think so either, but who knows? Maybe. I am safe from the last episode. The last episode, at the end, lightning strike, and I mean, call it what you will. It could be like, oh, I'm just scared of the lightning or whatever. But in reality, I was really fearful that my recording would go down, and I don't really know if I could load up the next save or the previous saves or anything. So I haven't really figured it out or not. I believe I already opened this up and checked everything. Yeah, I want to double check if I got everything in that. But yeah, last episode, the lightning strikes, and I was just like, okay, you know what? I'll end it there, because we technically had a lot of time anyways to go through the whole game or go through that portion of the game, so it was pretty much done anyways. It was just.
What are you gonna do when the fire season wraps up? Are you gonna go be with her? Just go back to Boulder? You should go be with her. That's my opinion. Sorry for the umpteenth time.
Maybe I'll go visit. I don't know.
Well, why not?
She's with her family in Melbourne. They're not big fans of mine.
Oof.
Oh.
Her sister, Susan, is great, but her parents, I think they always thought she could do better.
Oof.
And that I could have done a better job looking after her.
True.
Fuck that. I have no doubt you did your best.
I don't know.
If you want to go visit her, you should go. Don't let a couple of assholes keep you away from someone you love.
I'll think about it.
I'll think about it. No trespassing. 18 U.S. Code 1863. Is that a grave? Oh no, that's a passage sign. Alright.
Hey, Delilah?
What do you got? You found him?
No.
No, not yet. Why would there be a fence out here?
Because sometimes hikers go ass over tea kettle when on a trail.
So the Forest Service would put up a big chain link fence?
A chain link fence?
Yeah. It looks like it surrounds a huge area.
Huh. That's weird.
Oh. I don't know.
Who are they keeping out of here? And why?
Geez, I don't know. Maybe it's biologists, you know? Well, they don't want people traipsing on their precious lichens.
What's a lichen?
Wouldn't you liken to know?
Oof.
Oh my god, goodbye.
I'll ask next time I talk to someone, but that'll probably be a few days.
Okay. So yeah, we're looking for the teens still. I do have a camera, don't I? See. Okay, yeah. I was trying to take as much pictures as I can, so I don't know if that resets the count. No, it didn't reset the count. I was thinking it resetted the count because I logged off or whatever. But otherwise, I think that it's nice to have a camera just to kind of have an extra activity to do something, so you can distract yourself, I guess. But that was the achievement, is just to clear out the camera roll to take pictures as much as you can, kind of thing. But I think you get the whole game, right? Like the whole game to take pictures and stuff. So yeah. But yeah, also to report back to finish off the lightning strike thing. Yes, the storm passed by. It's stormed for about 3-4 hours actually. So I kept hearing thunder left and right, far from close by to afar. The strike on the recording, the lightning strike on the recording, or thunder strike on the recording, I think was the closest sounding one, and then there was like another one that happened again, but it was really sounding really close by, and it rumbled the house a little bit. So ultimately, I think that nothing happened. It's just we were safe. So the electric didn't go out, so it was good. I just had to take a little break to get myself sort of like not shaken by the sound of things and rumbling and everything. So oh, what is this again? Another one?
Do you think those girls could be behind this
Oh.
fence?
Well, how Having once been an ornery young woman, the last thing I would do is climb a fence.
True?
Especially if I knew I was in trouble.
I don't even know how I would get in.
It's really strange that that's out there, by the way.
Yeah, it's weird.
Alright, we're climbing. I'm guessing the girls would be climbing over here, the teenagers. It's kind of strange, though. I mean, not to say that it isn't possible that teenage girls could behave like teenage guys, because I do think guys are much more crazier in misbehaving than the girls would, but I don't think that it's that bad. I just think that, like, I guess I haven't seen much of it, I guess. What is this? Oh, I see.
From this burned section of forest, I have no idea where to go. Their trail is pretty cold at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You're out by Mule Point. No one would camp out in the fireweed. Well, I want you to stay out there as a favor to little old me.
My pleasure.
Okay, we know these young women are sloppy. They must have left some sort of trail.
Sloppy. Why does it sound like she's just like, they're just like, oh, they're sloppy because they're just really, like, bad at what they're doing? I don't know. I wouldn't call them sloppy per se, but I would just say more like they're just a little bit naive. So I'm taking pictures because I just feel like it. I mean, these aren't really thumbnail worthy at the moment, so I wouldn't hold that up for thumbnail related stuff. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm trying to see what I'm looking for here. Like, she said look for clues, but I'm like, I don't know what the clues might be for finding these girls out here, honestly. Because it feels so weird. I have not checked the map. Let's see. We're out here. It is interesting to see a lot of the map being, like, pretty big. I didn't think that this map would be this big. Yeah, I'm wondering if we will ever go down to Cottonwood Creek or 5 Mile Creek or Jonesy Lake. Mule Point is where we're at for sure. Or Wapiti Meadow, I think it's called. I'm wondering if those other locations actually do count or if they're just there just to just make a sort of general point of where you are at, I guess. But anyways, I'm gonna move forward, I guess, since there's really not a lot of clues or anything.
I'm having a hell of a time getting this fucking flapjack off his ass and out to repair that wire.
What happened?
Excuse me, Flapjack?
You know, like a loser, a chotch.
I really don't, but I do now.
Well, the next time you're at a bar and some banker steps on your foot so he can order his crappy martini, you've got just the name to use.
Hey, Flapjack, why don't you wait your turn before I bounce your face off a dumpster?
It's beautiful.
You know what Flapjack reminds me of? It reminds me of pancakes. I don't know. I guess maybe it's not flapjacks as for pancakes, but like, I guess the idea of a flapjack sounds like a pancake, I guess. I don't know. That's just a me thing, I guess. Flapjack? Yeah, I think it's a pancake term, isn't it? I might be wrong. But I think it's like, I think it's trying to replace the idea of jackass kind of thing, I guess. Another rope hook. I think this is where we need to be, maybe, but again, there's no clues on telling us where they went, and I don't think that seems like they went that way. I don't know, this is really rough because there's no clues or indication of where they went beyond their beer cans, and they did not leave any more beer cans around, nor did they lose any article of clothing to help lead the way either, so that makes it, at least it's nicer. I wouldn't lose the clothes when I'm that willing to like be out here. I mean, didn't she say that they would head back to, what was it, the origin point, which is Jonesy Lake, I believe? Yeah, because the idea is that they would have went off to Jonesy Lake again. So I guess we could take this path in the meantime to see if that is the case, maybe? Misclicked. Okay, let's drop down. Yeah, well, we can climb back up if we need to, so we should be fine. I'll check this path first. Man, this is such a Such a trip to find things. Another rope. Ugh. I mean, am I going the right way? I'm still not sure if I'm going the right way. Sheesh. It's a very interesting winding road of oh, there's a thin column of smoke. Let me picture it. Okay. But yeah.
I see a really thin plume of smoke.
Yeah, I see it too. A thin plume like this is either a new fire or a campfire.
Campfire. You think it's them?
I reckon so.
It looks like it's to the southwest of me.
That's right. If you hike towards 5 Mile Creek, that should put you in the neighborhood. Keep an eye on that smoke plume. Let me know if it's getting any larger.
Oh, okay.
Will do.
I mean, I'm gonna have to go down anyways. Chink. I'm guessing these ropes are left behind for us to climb up again and climb down again, I guess. I should have probably put a rope down in the other spot too, just in case if I ever come back the other way. Because I feel like those areas would be plausible to climb down of eventually if I'm going down it.
Wow. I'm on top of a natural bridge out here.
Really? Is it a complete arch?
No, I guess the bridge is out here. Still, I think I could jump this gap to get across the canyon.
Wow, you're a regular Evel Knievel.
Oh yeah, you should see the jumpsuit I'm wearing.
Wearing a jumpsuit. Hell no. Alright, I'll leave that there because I'm not going down there right now. I'm kind of hoping that these things, like, stay forever and doesn't break or snap or anything, because that would be great. Jump. Ooh, ugh. Oh, wait. Music's playing for some reason. Very odd. Is it just because we're gonna be on a long trek, I guess? Let me see the map. Where we're at. Where are we at? Southwest would be, like, at the bottom near... I would say Medicine Wheel is where it might be at. But it says southwest, so south and then to the left. So maybe near Widowmaker is where we're at again, I guess? I doubt it, though, but... I don't know where the plume would be in terms of, like, from here. Also forgot to take pictures again, almost. I lost my way. Okay, there we go. There we are. Ooh, this is beautiful. You know what? This is my thumbnail for this episode. My thumbnail for this episode. For sure. I want to make sure this tree on the mountainside would be the funniest thing to have on this episode's thing. Okay. Let's keep it moving. Honestly, the game is so beautiful in terms of scenery, but I just feel saddened by the fact that there's no photo mode. I've always argued for, let me see, is that an option? No. Yeah, I've always argued for games to have photo mode because it's like, it's fun for people like myself to snapshot things that I want to have. As a person who likes level design, I'm always, level design and environmental art. I'm the type of guy who constantly does that. Like, I like to take pictures of places that I've been through in games and kind of use that as a way to do a backdrop or a background for computer stuff, or maybe even just to show off some stuff to people who haven't seen the game before or played the game before, because they're just so cool to see. But I mean, the UI kind of gets in the way, which I'm fine with sometimes. Like, if the UI is very minimal like this game, it's not too distracting for me personally. But I think when you're trying to show it off, people just don't want to see a UI most oftentimes, because it just gets in the way a little bit. But then again, that's what it is. Okay, where am I in the map? Have I been here before? I want to go to places I haven't been to, I guess. That's the point of why I took this road at the same time. Okay, this would lead back to the spot that I've been to before, I think. I want to go to places I've never been to so that it would be a little bit interesting. But I guess this might be a dead end for sure. Yeah, I think this is a dead end area this is the only option, it seems, to go back. Alright. Up and down. Oof. Oh, I see. That's the foliage thing that I saw, probably. I'm guessing those will be accessible over time once we find the machete or something like that. Okay, where's the smoke again? Oh, these forest trees are not helping with finding the smoke plume. To find elevation. Oh, there we go. I had to find like higher elevation or like very clear pathing of sorts. Okay, where am I going? Jonesy Lake, Two Forks. Okay. I think we already took this road before, so might as well take the road again because that is where we're headed. Have I been to Medicine Wheel? I don't think I have. You know what? Let's go to Medicine Wheel. Let's go to Medicine Wheel. I don't know if I've been there before or not. Shoot. This is the hard part. I don't really know exactly how to get to Medicine Wheel. Where am I? There I am. Oh, I'm in a weird corner. Oh, my bad. I seem to always get confused with pressing M and pressing escape. I guess I got too used to pressing escape a lot of times in other places, in other games. But, I don't know. Not sure what that is, but okay. Medicine Wheel should be up here, I believe. I'm getting a little bit distracted by other things, but I kind of like to explore as I go. Wait, is this going to the lookout point? Oh no, don't tell me. It is. No, I didn't want to go back here, damn it. Ugh, damn it. Son of a gun. Wanted to go Medicine Wheel, not lookout point. Unless that's blocked off. If the Medicine Wheel is blocked off, I'd be annoyed a little bit. Let me see the map. I really hate that I had to use the map so many times now. Oh, I keep doing that. My bad. It's over there, so it's like a very big detour away from that. I believe this goes down to Medicine Wheel. Is this really Medicine Wheel? Ooh, I hope... Oh, my bad. I misclicked on the right click. No, it's not. It just goes elsewhere. Sorry, I got distracted. I guess I get to go over here for a little bit.
Did your wife's illness have anything to do with you taking this job, or did you just fall prey to the service's big recruiting push? When it comes to, you know, how the hell you ended up out here?
I saw the job in the paper and figured, you know, what the heck.
What the heck? I've got no ties and no life. Better go spend what's left of it in utter loneliness.
Something like that?
Yeah, thanks to last summer, the bump in Forest Service budget actually allowed for us to advertise for the job. Glad it worked.
Then that's great. You got me.
What happened last summer that accounted for this, windfall?
Jeez. I mean, the federal government almost let Yellowstone National Park burn to the ground.
Ooh.
Ring a bell?
Yellowstone is like, what, 15 miles away? Why would they do that?
Well, the short story is that for 60 years, we got very good at not letting forest fires happen. And then about 15 years ago, they decided that forest fires in wilderness areas like Yellowstone should be left to burn.
Oof.
So that's what they did. I can't believe you didn't hear about this. There were reports that the entire park was gone.
No.
Dan Rather telling the country that President Reagan didn't care on the nightly news. I mean, what the hell's he gonna do? Smoke jump in and snuff one out for the Gipper?
I mean...
So what should they have done?
Yeah.
I don't even know. By the time the Yellowstone folks realized the little fires weren't gonna burn themselves out, 100,000 acres were gone.
Yeah.
It's Yellowstone, you know? People don't want to touch it. But we touch it every single day. But hey, I got a 30 cents an hour raise because we can't have another fiasco. Like the goddamn park can burn down again.
Honestly, 30 cents is... I guess maybe because the game takes place at an older time frame, I guess. Oh, that is 2. Yeah, let's go up this way. 3, and then this one's 4. Thank goodness most of them are, or all of them so far has been 1, 2, 3, 4, but... Yeah. I'm just doing this because I found that the things were interesting. Like, some of these extra stuff was interesting. I want to read it. Cute. There we go. Ron, really wish the powers that can be that could issue us. What the heck? Really wish the powers that could issue us radios that didn't suck ass. Most of the time, I prefer to keep things pen to paper. Every once in a while, it'd be nice to get a hold of you right away. My sister keeps leaving me messages at the main office, but I don't think she gets that I took the job so I wouldn't have to deal with her or mom. I've been sitting at the spot for a while now, thinking about what to say to her, but I'm a quarter way through a bottle of fives instead. Miss you, Dave. Oh, so they're just kind of like keeping each other company almost. Jane Eyre. Oh, I see. Is this the one chance to die? Can I keep this? You never know. You'll never know if you'll need to get toilet paper for whatever reason. Okay, so I didn't. That's a little bit scary though, to see one chance to die. I'm a little worried for Dave, because Dave and Ron are both like looking like they're kind of like in each other's graces, but only for like a little bit or something, where they're just like struggling with something that could potentially be harmful to them as people. Alright, let me see the map. Where are we at now? Where are we at? We gotta go back up, of course. So we probably might go back to the creek eventually, maybe, but there's no chance of it happening at the moment. Alright, I wanted to run back up. I keep getting distracted with these places, but... Oh, let me actually take a snapshot. We got 10 more shots to go, baby. Let's go. We got 10 more shots to take a picture of. Maybe getting to the wheel, the medicine wheel, would be nice to take a snapshot of it. Actually, I should have taken a snapshot of the lookout point. I just thought about it. It's like, why didn't I take a snapshot of my lookout point? That'd be a nice snapshot to have, right? Okay, where are we at? Where are we at? Oh, there you are. 9 more to go. 9 more photos to take, and then we should be good with this camera. Honestly, it is nice to be able to not have a time limit. I think that it's nice that they don't think about the time limit of how long it takes for the day to kind of go down or something like that. Alright, where are we at now? Gonna follow this road to that, and then it's to the right, I think it looks like. So we follow this path, and then we turn right. Like, that right, or this hard right? I wonder. It looks like I have to go a hard right, I think. Like this right, I think. What is that? Oh no, that's just a fallen tree thing. Yep, that's right. Okay, and then we just go straight down, and we should get to the medicine wheel at this point. Finally, jeez, I wanted to just to get to that medicine wheel, dude. Just want that medicine wheel and just be done with this exploration of the area for a little bit. Because I want to make sure that I know where I'm at times, and just having to find the local areas or the local spots in the area would be nice.
Wow, there's an old, I think it's called a medicine wheel out here.
Yeah, it was made by Crow American Indians hundreds of years ago. There are lots of small ones. Have you ever been to Medicine Wheel Monument over in the Bighorns?
I sure haven't.
Well, it's worth a 3-hour detour on the way home in August.
Neat. I'll keep it in mind.
In August? Wait, there's more to say?
Hey, I'm at the medicine wheel, and I can't see the smoke anymore. Where am I headed again?
There's right
Towards
there.
5 Mile Creek. It's in the southwest quadrant of your map.
Okay, heading over there now.
Interesting. So if I look at medicine wheel, that's counting as like a location update to where we're at going. Okay, so in a weird way, we're supposed to get... Oh, we're gonna have to get to a diagonal side. Okay. Okay, cool. Interesting. Oh, I see. So this would be the opposite direction of where we were supposed to head into for the when we first started this game, or in the second episode, the episode 2 had us where we climbed the rope down on one end of this area, but not the other side of the area. So we probably need to go to the other side that was not seen last time. Like she said, like, oh, just ignore it for now, and so that's where, that's probably the tree stump that we had to climb down from. Rope hook. So we're back to this area again.
We meet again, Widowmaker. You haven't beat me yet.
Ready to give it another shot?
Do I seriously have to?
To get down to 5 Mile Creek? Yeah, afraid so. It's quite a ways downhill from here.
I love how he's just like annoyed with it. Alright. Hook in. Climb down. At least this time we won't crash down like the first time we got thrown down here, so good enough, man. Honestly, I don't feel like this is that steep. Yeah, like at the bottom here it's pretty steep, but it's just the upper parts of it is not as steep as I think it would be. Can I climb back up? Yes, I can. Okay, cool. I just want to double make sure that I can climb back up to places I've never, or that I've been through. Another rope hook. So this is where we're headed now, I believe, right? Darn it, I lost track of the smoke already. I mean, I think so. It looks like it. Let me double check now. Yes, it is. Okay. Just had to make sure that that was the thing I had to go and check up on. Is there anything over here that I want to look at or check up on? No? Nothing? Okay. I guess I like the whole exploration where we get to see things we never got to see, so... Yeah. So yeah, like getting an extra, like, quote or lines of dialogues is pretty nice. Alright. Let's climb down. So finally, we get to use this particular stump. Yeah, because this is the stump that we talked about briefly, but then Delilah just said to ignore it for now, and I'm like, okay, sure. It is ironic that we get to see it not long after, so not too long from wherever that was, whenever that was. Man, the exploration is just so really good. Oh, let me take a picture. The exploration in this game is just so good with, like, trying to get you lost, but then won't punish you if you just divert off of it, or, like, go off of it and get exploration for, like, other stuff. Alright, we got a fork in the road now. Jeezums. It looks like either path would lead the same way, I guess? Alright. Let me see what's up here, though, first. This seems like a no-brainer that it leads nowhere. Yeah, it just leads back around the same way. It's like a little corner down here, so that's what it feels like to me. Yeah, there's nothing over here. Alright. Oh, there's a box. Sweet. Kinda wanna see what the box says. Or what the box has, rather. Oh. I can't use the arrow keys. What the heck is this? I thought I could at least use it. 2, 3, 4. Open up. Open sesame. Oh boy. Okay, what is this?
How many hikers go missing in the Shoshone?
More than none, unfortunately, with most of them being in this area. The thoroughfare because it's so remote. Why?
I found an old flyer for a missing hiker. It just got me thinking, that's all. Like how you said one day you were talking to the Goodwins and then the next you weren't.
Ned Goodwin didn't get mauled by a bear or stuck in a ravine. He was just a PTSD'd a-hole who dragged his son out to do a job and realized it was a bad idea.
Oh. Did he accidentally hurt his son?
PTSD? That doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. He was in the army. He was off. It's actually the saddest story. He was only discharged because his mother, Brian's grandmother, died. She'd been taking care of him, and Ned was the only next of kin.
Oh.
Damn. And you got to know Brian a little bit?
Yeah, I talked to him way more than I talked to Ned, that's for sure.
Oof.
How was he at, spotting fires?
Better than you. He
Oof.
actually liked to stay in the tower.
Ah. I mean, that makes sense. The kid's probably very much... Oh, I thought I could take that thing, yeah. Oh, there's another face behind it? What the heck? Missing person, Mitch Michaels, 31. Oh, maybe Mitch Michaels is the guy we saw that flashed the light on us, because he kind of fits the sort of description based on his looks, I guess. Mitch Michaels was last seen in Jonesy Lake. Yeah, that seems like a very close to who he is, to the character we saw, I thought. July 3rd, 1981. He was the first reported missing in July 29, 1981. What year is this in the game again? I forget, because they mentioned it once at the end of episode 1, but then they never mentioned it again, I guess. Last known location was seen around Jonesy Lake on the morning. Vehicle info, you seen, contact them, and then Shoshone. Okay. Sweet. I'll keep that in mind. I guess we got a picture of some... Oh, this is Teddy Roosevelt. Theodore Roosevelt. I believe that is. Copy the map. Copy the map. That's interesting that Theodore Roosevelt is the guy we have a picture of in here. Or at least, if it's not him, then it looks like him, I guess. Pine cones. Nothing much. Alright. Alright, this will be it for now. We did do a little journeying around. I did feel like I wasted a little bit of time doing some detours, but we did have a good cathartic walk. A little bit of a walk through the forest. Had a great time doing things here and there. So yeah, other than that, thank you guys for watching. I do apologize if it's a slow-paced game. I think this game is pretty slow-paced anyways, where there's just a lot of walking and a lot of talking, and not so much as like a hard activity to do, like many other games are. But I'm really enjoying it. I think it's a very cathartic kind of game where you just peacefully walk through. Maybe the danger will come when the fire starts or something like that. I'm guessing there's going to be a fire in this game, considering that I do remember seeing the trailer and there was like a fire thing going on. But who knows? I mean, I'm not really like exactly crazy about the whole like crazy like platforming and trying to get out of the fire situation, but at the same time it's kind of cool to kind of feel a little bit realistic in this game, so the realism in this game is a little bit interesting. But yeah, otherwise that's pretty much it. Sorry, I thought about the camera situation here. Ooh, this is a really good sunray attack. Sunray attacks. Let's go. I'm wondering if I can see the collection of photos I picked up, or took pictures of, but it's whatever. Anyways, other than that, that's it for this episode. We're moving on to the next one, which is going to be right after this, and hopefully I'll finish it in time. So other than that, Roz, out.